It's so much fun when our pockets are full. For f***'s sake, can you not do that, please? Oh my god. You stupid bitch. Hey, and welcome to this video. My name is Nina, and today we are on our mystery island Milk, but everything's gonna change today. Hello. If you don't want to get spoiled on the new theme, maybe try to avoid the comment section. I will explain everything in a couple of minutes, and none of you will get spoiled if you don't want to. You will see in just a bit. I have asked you guys before if we would maybe like to revamp this island a little bit, because there are some elements to it that I like, but there are even more elements to it that I don't really like, especially the map and the way that I laid everything out, because I have some plans for this island, and let's just say it's not optimal. It's definitely not good. So we need to redo everything, and I'm actually about to flatten this island. But before we do that, I wanted to give you a little bit of a walkthrough, just so show you what I've done and what isn't going to exist anymore in a couple of minutes. So let's just do that. So we have the entrance here. You've seen a speed build of most of the areas, but we also have a little incline that leads up here, which has like a little neighborhood, which I really hate. I really don't like what I did up here. It's way too generic and basic for me. And then we have a little lookout, which is kind of cute, but I just don't really love it as much. So we're completely going to redo everything. And down here we have the rest of the village. So we have my house, and we also have Nook's Cranny to the left. I'm going to show you that in just a second. We also have some trees that are completely wrong, because I was gonna have some smaller trees here, so we're gonna ignore that. And then back here we have an area that you haven't seen yet. It's like to the right of rest services, and I hate this area with a passion. I really don't like it. It's giving me beginning of the game vibes, and I'm not here for that. I want like an elaborate, very cute island that looks kind of realistic, especially for this theme. And then we have like a bit of a neighborhood here again with just one house, so it's a neighbor. Then we have the peninsula down here, which is kind of like a lighthouse situation with a picnic. Kind of cute, but also very generic, and I'm just really not enjoying it as much. And everything behind this is blocked off, because I was gonna add another part to this island back there, which I'm going to touch on. I'm going to touch on all the mystery stuff in a bit and explain what we're going to do. But down here we have Nook's Cranny, and then here we would have probably continued with like a wheat field, but we didn't do that obviously. And then we have the forest section back here. So we have the enchanted forest, where you could also just go to the left here, and we would have Blather's tent, which I was going to connect in, but we're not going to do that because I'm just not feeling like it. And then all the way up here we would be led to the mystery caves with a very magical pipe that's going to lead us somewhere that I am going to explain in just a bit. But now that we've seen everything, I think it is time for us to say goodbye to this iteration of the island, or this start of the island, because I'm just not vibing with it as much, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna see you in a couple of hours. It's only gonna be like a few seconds or a minute to you, and a little montage, and then we're gonna completely redo this entrance. So okay, it's a day later. Let's just say we're gonna leave it like this, because I have some plans. I have spent the entire day yesterday kind of flattening, so there are no items left. I also dug up most of the flowers, most of the bushes, some trees, and I also moved the buildings so that we have some room and nothing's in the way. Also, let me adjust my microphone. I feel like you're very far away from me, so can't have that. So I took everything down, and I think now it's time to start building. I'm also gonna start talking a little bit about what we're actually gonna do, because I have in my brain, I have planned out how this whole mystery concept is gonna translate to the mystery. And I'm also going to talk about what the mystery is now. If you don't want to have any spoilers, I'm going to put up a time that you can skip to if you don't want to hear anything that I'm about to reveal. And after that, I'm going to be very vague with my description of the island. So for everyone who doesn't really want to know, you can skip to that time now. And now I'm going to spoil everything. So this island is going to be a time travel mystery island. If you have seen Dark, the Netflix show that I've been going on about the past videos, you may know that, and you might have like guessed that this would be the theme, but therefore I wasn't really happy with how everything's spaced out. As you can see, it doesn't really make sense because my plan is to kind of cut the island in half, and the little cave thingy that we did where we had the pipe, that is going to be where you're going to jump into the pipe and you will come out on the other side, like in the other time, and everything is going to be exactly the same, just worn down, kind of post-apocalyptic, almost desert-like. If you've seen Dark, you may know what kind of vibe I'm talking about. Kind of intoxicated and very desaturated. And this side that we're currently working on, the medieval side, is going to be like a very cutesy, kind of whimsical village, very cozy, and like people walking around, you know, just some very cute, a very cute island. And then there's this very harsh contrast to the post-apocalyptic, intoxicated future that this island is gonna have. So I'm very excited for that. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be so good. Yeah, but that's also why I want this island to change a little bit, because it would have been very difficult to like work with this whole concept of having the island split in half if I literally can't split it in half the way I did it before. But yeah, so I'm gonna refer to this as this part, and then I'm gonna say the other section, so that we're not revealing that it's gonna be two sides whenever everyone else is back, you know, when the other people return who don't want to get spoiled. And then I'm planning to have like where this airport is on the other side, I want to have just a wall, not an incline, because that would obviously not make too much sense. But I think that's going to be the best way to kind of mirror it over without having it too apparent that there's no airport. And now I think I'm going to invite everyone else back in so that I can talk a little bit about what I'm doing. But thank you so much for those of you who want to know, you know, I'm very excited. Wait a minute. Get your ideas flowing. I will put a little disclaimer to everyone who doesn't get spoiled. They might not want to check out the comment section, so that you can just run free, you know, your ideas can run wild. I think that's gonna be very cute. Alrighty, so that everyone's back. Excuse you, Olaf. Is that even Olaf? I don't even know. I don't even know my villagers on this island. Okay, but plan is to raise all of this cliff up in front of Adresses so that we can have an incline right here. That's kind of going to lead through like the arches, the castle gate thingies. I think that's going to be very cute because I always wanted to have an incline at the entrance and I've never done that. So we're going to do it. And I also want to have some trees here, which is why I'm leaving a bit of space. So let's maybe grab an incline. I've also decided, as you can see, I've decided to change up all of my codes. So now I'm going to finally update them on the website. I still only have like half of my slots filled up for certain reasons that only the people will know who have heard what the island's going to be about. So let's build an incline, Mr. Thomas. Let's make an incline. All right. Let's place this bad boy so that I don't have to pull up my ladder because Mama's old and I have knee issues and I don't feel like doing this. Okay, let's see how much space this is going to take up. I think I want to like lay out some trees first. So do I have some fruit? Of course I don't have fruit. Okay, let's pick some of these crops because I don't have to drop my shovel for this. Come here. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Only takes me 3 hours to eat all of this shit. So that we can dig up 4 trees, which isn't even that much, but it took me half a decade to eat all of this crap. Yep, komm rein. Kick this off, because I cannot think of any new designs if these are still here, because I have a tiny brain and it doesn't work like that. So I need to kick all of these off. I do like how these look together though. I think it's going to be nice to mix them up. And I also like how they look with the dirt path up there. I think I'm really happy with this color palette. So this could be a tree, I think. This could also be a tree. I think that's going to be cute. I think we might need to move this back by one then, because I want a tree to go there. I just want it to go there. Okay, go in there, my love. Yes, let me imagine it. Oh yeah, I love how that sits in there. Yes, and then I want to carve out the sides to this and also cover them in castle walls, obviously, because I don't like having a bare cliff at the sides of this. I don't think that's gonna look too cute. So we're gonna do this, and I think it's not gonna look too shabby. I just breathed in some of my own saliva, and I don't want this to ever happen to me again. That was so disgusting. Ew! Do not perceive the shadow of the balloon. You don't see it. Also, have I told... I think I didn't even mention. Fun story time. So, as some of you may know, I now have a PC, and I switched everything over to the PC from my laptop. And I'm also using some new recording software, or I'm just converting everything over to one recording and streaming software. I'm now using OBS. I captured everything with the game capture software. I streamed over Streamlabs on my bootcamped Mac, and then I recorded my voiceovers in OBS, which was just a show. Having everything in different places was very annoying, but in OBS I connected my Twitch account because, as some of you may know, I'm also planning to start streaming on Twitch. And I accidentally hit the streaming button instead of the record button. And I didn't get like a dialogue box. So apparently I streamed on Twitch and had my Twitch premiere, and I wasn't even there myself. So I had a friend message me and be like, Nina, are you okay? And I was like, why? And he was like, because of your stream. And I was like, what stream are you talking about? So that was fun. Do we want to go castle wall or medieval? I feel like medieval building site could be cute. No, not cute. Yeah, oh, thank God. Would you please go in place then? Oh my lordy loo. Thank God. And that's not gonna look as awkward because we're gonna have the thingy. The thingies to the sitting in front of it. I think I want to remove one piece of the cliff now though. And we're gonna do the same to the left. I love how much energy Lloyd has. Like, have you ever seen that man rest? I know that he does when you're like further away from him, and like he speeds up his little dancey dance the closer you get to him. Look at him. He's the real on the island. I don't even know what. Okay, let's flop this here. The thing is though, we gotta think about having the thingy here, the arch, and I think the arch is like 3 tiles wide if I'm correct. Oh, we will need to move this further down, I think. Oh shit. Oh fuck. How am I gonna do this? Yes, okay, I like this. Okay, how many tiles does the castle tower need? Is it just a 2-tile item? I don't think so. I mean, it kind of works, you know? We will just ignore that and we will just block it off. Let us flop a tree here and here. Where is the castle tower? Okay, let's work with a couple of these paths that I want to incorporate. I think that's going to be very cute. Okay, you go there and you go here and you go there. Ooh, okay, I like how this is like the perfect in between of all the colors that we're using here. I like this. It doesn't feel too matchy because if I think of medieval times, I'm thinking like I don't even know what I'm thinking. I was gonna say dirty, but this looks way too clean, so I'm not gonna say it. We will just pretend that this makes sense. And if it doesn't, I don't care if it looks cute. Okay, I didn't even think about what I would decorate this with. Okay, I think the only thing that I brought was the sign that I put here because I still want to have it here, I think. But I think I want to have it right here, and then just have some flowers and bushes to fill everything in, and maybe some like stone items. I think that could also be cute. Okay, let's grab some bushes and some flowers, I think. Do I have enough pocket space? Yeah, that should suffice. Okay, we're back with the goods. I've got the goods. Ja, bitte, komm mal noch mal rein.
Geht das oder sieht das sehr scheiße aus?
I wish we could customize the barrels, but that's obviously not going to happen. So we will have to make do. And I think I want a barrel here. There you are. My God, you really didn't want to show up. Is that too many barrels? Is there something as too many barrels? But I don't really like it there. I think I want it like here. If I can find it again, for fuck's sake. Can I push you in by one? Of course I can't. That looks kind of awkward. Am I the only one seeing this? Maybe if we put like a windmill or something in front of it, it could work. So if we pull this in, then have a windmill here. Yeah, that works. That kind of hides it. Let's just hide our imperfections, you know, make up for this island. And we will just flop this here to tie in the leaves to... Oh, fuck's sake. Can we just get a fucking pocket expansion? Jesus Christ. How long have we been begging for this? My God, Nintendo. And now we can still not pick up this fuck. And we need to pull this out again because I'm stupid, and now I need to drop something and completely redo all of these paths because it's so much fun when our pockets are full. For fuck's sake, can you not do that, please? Oh my God, you stupid bitch. All of this for 2 custom designs. I hate this game. I really don't come for me. I love this game. I'm never gonna stop playing it, and I mean that. I've never played a game as consistently as I have Animal Crossing. So I think it's now just become a part of me, if it hasn't been clear enough for you up until this point. I think I still want to push this in though, because then we can layer some items very nicely, and I think I just really want to do that. Okay, where's my puddle? There you are, my lovely little mud puddle. Then we're going to flop the bucket on top of it because we're basic, and the wooden bucket is one of the best items in the game. Thank you. Okay, now the mill, the windmill. And I didn't bring a ladder, so I will need to walk all the way around, which is always fun. So we will have a barrel in here. If I can find it again, because it likes to hide from me.
Somebody come get
me, because I have no idea what I'm doing at any point in time, and I would really need some help. No, seriously, I would really like some help. Please? Hello. It wouldn't be one of my Let's Plays if it wouldn't turn into a speed build at one point, because I cannot be bothered to talk while playing the game. But Zell really captures the point here with the resignation reaction, because after all of what you just saw, Burnout kept hitting me, or even while I was doing it. So I quickly decided that I was not vibing with the entrance again. So I tore everything down again, moved everything back, because I just felt like it wasn't me. So essentially I just wanted it to feel a bit more open, give it a bit more space in the front so that we can make it feel a bit more natural, because I just cannot work with structured streets. It's not my style. I cannot do it. I need everything to be overgrown. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So we are kind of just leaving everything open and green, and I wanted to have a little river running to the side here to make it feel like you kind of stumble upon it, like you're kind of leaving a little village maybe that might be before all of this, and then you would enter like a kingdom. I don't know, like the castle walls. So that's what I did, and I'm really happy with how this is gonna come together in the end, because it just feels a little bit more like me, and I'm really happy with this entrance. So I feel like this is gonna be the final iteration after months and weeks of trying and so many tries. But you know, I think Everyone hits burnout sometimes, and maybe it helps you to get out of your burnout, to see me maybe tear down everything a couple of times. Maybe it stresses you out. It's annoying for you. If it is that way, sorry about that. Cannot change anything about it. And I'm not going to do it because I told you we were going to do a bit more of a let's play style. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. I just decided to do this into a dirt path kind of through the middle, leading up to the incline, and everything's going to lead kind of through the wheat fields. I'm a bit inspired by the truck that just drove outside of my window. I'm a bit inspired by Diana Dailies or Diana Daisies, depending where you're following her, because she did this beautiful castle entrance with like some wheat fields to the front, which I feel very inspired by. Hers was a little bit more like wheat field heavy, but I wanted mine to also have like some type of foresty vibe, like there are a bit more trees, and I want also mixed in the wheat fields with a couple of flowers and the glowing moss items, just to make it feel, give it a bit more depth and make it feel a bit more like me, because obviously we need some flowers and shrubs everywhere, because that's just how I like to design. And then I just sprinkle in a couple of like neutral elements, like we have the windmills with this muted kind of bleached wood, and we also have the what is it called, the little wagon thingy that I placed a few seconds ago in front of the castle wall, that little older antique wagon thingy that I can't remember the name of. And then I also customized the sign that we placed in front here to a white, because I feel like I want to keep everything rather muted. Like I don't want any woods that are too warm. I want like some darker woods and then mix them in with bleached woods and white, so that everything stays within the more muted grayish brown spectrum, if that makes sense. And I really love how it looks. I know that it might not be as medieval, it might just feel a bit more vintage, but like as much as I really want to stick to the theme, I also want to have an island that resonates with me and my style, and I will have fun designing for a while. So we're just gonna go with this, because I've been wanting to do like a softer kind of island, and we're gonna hit it with a very different vibe in a specific section that some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you will know when we tour the island. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, and I feel like it's just a lot more my style. I've said that a couple of times now, and I really just like the white, because I feel like I never use the white woods, and I just like all of my room is white furniture, so it's much more my style again, so I love it. And then I just basically covered all the cliffs in the walls, in the castle walls and the towers, and I just spruced everything up with a couple more designs, and I feel like we're already nearing the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy this new iteration of the island, and I can't wait to share all of the rest with you. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know what you think of this new kind of style video. If you enjoy this more slow-paced kind of detailed thought process style. Every once in a while I will also do my normal kind of more rapid fire speed builds, if you can even call them that. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this new vibe for the island. And yeah, if you like this video, like the video, I would really appreciate that. Join the family, hit that little subscribe button. I would love to see you here. And yeah, take care of yourself until next time, and bye bye.